Hi guys, this is Miss Karen from the Livingston Public Library. These are the instructions for your Take and Make Light Up Halloween card kit. In your kit, you'll have a white card printed with a skull, a black frame, 3 aluminum foil strips, 2 LEDs, those are the little light bulbs, 1 cell battery, and a piece of orange ribbon. For this project, you'll also need a push pin, a pair of scissors, markers or colored pencils, and some Scotch tape. When you look at the skull, you'll see that there are some tiny dots in the center of the eyes. You're going to take a push pin and you're going to punch tiny holes right where those dots are, right on top of the eyes. This is where you'll put the light bulbs later on in the craft. Use your markers or colored pencils to color your card any way you like. When you're done, cut the card out on the dotted line. Turn your card over. Now it's time to make the electrical circuit. You'll see that there are some lines marked positive and some lines marked negative. Take the longest piece of aluminum foil and place it on the top positive line. You can take a little bit of Scotch tape to secure the end. Smooth it out. And then when you get to the corner, fold it down at a 45-degree angle. This is a little tricky, but you can do it. Take another piece of Scotch tape and secure the corner. Make sure you don't get any tape in those little circles because that's where the light bulbs are going to go. Then at the bottom, fold the foil up and make sure that it ends inside the battery circle, that big circle. Put some tape in the corner, but don't put any tape in the battery circle. Now you're going to take the battery and put it positive side down in the circle. You're going to put it on top of the foil. So there's the positive side. Flip it over. Put it on top of the foil. Then take the smallest piece of aluminum foil and lay it on top of the battery on the negative side. Then get a piece of Scotch tape and tape everything into place. If you need to use one more piece of tape to get this done, go ahead. Just make sure it's all secure. Then you'll take a tiny piece of tape and secure the end, but make sure you don't go over the space where the negative line intersects because you don't want to cover up the connection. Okay, like you did before, you're going to take a piece of foil. You're going to lay it over the last negative line, folding it down at the corners and making sure it connects at the bottom. When you tape this into place, make sure that you don't get any tape on the tiny circles and make sure that there's no tape covering the spot where it intersects the bottom. So make sure there's no tape there, and then you can just lay the tape right on top. Okay, so now we're going to insert the LEDs. You'll notice that the bulbs have one long side and one short side. The long side is positive and the short side is negative. When you insert the bulb, you're going to want to put the positive, longer side in the top hole. Then you're going to flip it over and gently push the leads down so they make contact with the aluminum foil. If you've done it correctly, you will see that the bulb lights up. If the bulb is lighting up, flip it back over and tape it into place. If for some reason it does not light up, double check and make sure that you've put the longer positive lead on the top and the shorter lead on the bottom. Then you're going to do the same thing with the other light bulb. Okay, so once again, put the longer lead in the top hole. You may notice that these bulbs flicker. That's okay. Push the leads down. That one's lighting up too. Yay. And tape it into place. So when I started making this video, I just grabbed a card, one that wasn't colored in already. But your card will look great when you put these light bulbs in. Your lights may flicker on and off as the current flows through them. Now it's time to slip your card into the frame. Just tuck the edges into the slots on the black frame. That looks great. This last step is optional. If you'd like to be able to hang your card up, take the orange ribbon and tie a knot about an inch from the end. Then you can flip the card over and use a little Scotch tape to attach the ribbon. That's it. Happy Halloween!